Just wanted to take a picture of the cab with the dog. I swear this thing gets more fucking attention than a Lamborghini. Every time I go anywhere in this thing, people coming up to me like, well, that's different, that's unique, where'd you get that? What do you do with that? Hilarious. I've lived here for so long, I have never seen that thing doing anything before. Here's a guy out here. So I guess it just takes the ice out. So there's a big fucking block of ice there and it just gets caught up. I guess it just takes it all out. I've never seen that thing work before. That's sick. It's pretty neat. That's pretty fucking cool. Look at that sheet of ice right there. It's fucking huge. Yeah, this is Elmo. Oh yeah?
They were the only person that would allow you, if you were drunk, and let you smoke.
Yep. Yeah, I've heard that before too. I just didn't know what to do with the paint, so I never changed it.
You know what? I think it's perfect.
Yeah, and in 20 years it'll be kind of classic too. So
you know what? It's classic now.
Yeah, it's true. You don't see very many of these.
Oh boy, raising two boys, we lived up at the university.
I'm sure you saw lots of these driving around.
Oh please.
Yeah.
You don't even want to go.
Yeah, I went to their yard. I bought it right off their yard, so they had like 40 other ones painted just the same too. Yeah.
My son had sent me a picture over the internet.
Yeah.
Are you here living?
Yeah, I live in Elmo. I just live over by the water tower here. Yeah, you'll see me around lots. The drone was being kind of sketchy and didn't want to stay connected to GPS, so I'd rather not lose a fucking $400 drone. But I did get some shots. They just weren't very good. I can do a lot better than that with fucking GPS signal. Anyways, I'm gonna go home and I don't know, maybe hang out with Affy later. We'll see what happens. But this is the end of the video, and then this is the end of the video. And make sure you subscribe and like if you want to. But if it's not, then I'll see you in a bit. Alright, so here's the deal. It's been about 5 days since I last recorded anything. It's been about a week since I posted. The video did pretty fucking good though. It's got almost 200 views, and I said I'd post a new video every 100 views, so I'm trying to get it together. There's just nothing to fucking do. Everything's closed, man. Like everything is fucking closed. Oh, I'll do it later. So I gotta pay rent today, and I've had a lot of people ask me about my car and where I got it, and every time I fucking go anywhere with this thing, people ask me about it. So I figured I'd make a little video showing you exactly what it is and what it used to be and why I have it now. But yeah, it's pretty snowy out here. I got rent. I just gotta drop that off at my landlord's house. Then I'll do a little walk around of the car and explain to you why I have it. So basically, I had a 1.8 turbo Jetta. I always wanted a Crown Vic. Like, I've always loved them ever since I was a kid. For whatever fucking reason, that's been my car. Cruising around on Facebook Marketplace, and I saw a Crown Vic for 1,500 bucks. And I messaged him pictures of the Jetta, which was pretty cool. You know, had like a stage 1 tune and 3-inch downpipe and no exhaust. It was a pretty good car. It was pretty fast. So I straight traded. He immediately liked the car, so he's like, yeah, sure. So drove to almost Brockville. I straight traded the Jetta for a 2008 P71 Crown Victoria, and a P71 means it's the retired police package. So it comes with the beefed up suspension, and those steel wheels, the iconic black steel wheels with the center caps. My 2008 white one had the spotlight still, and it was used as a security car, so it was never outfitted in any kind of police gear or anything. But yeah, that's the story about how I got that one. For those that don't know, I rolled the shit out of that car. After a long day, I kind of fell asleep and hit the ditch and hit a rock cut and rolled the thing like 8 times. Yeah, that was the end of that car pretty quick, so I was pretty upset about that. And I didn't have very much money for a fucking car, but one day at work, I was in the skid steer and going through Facebook Marketplace waiting for a truck, and there it is, the fucking yellow and red fucking beast itself, sitting there for 1,000 bucks on actually it was 1,500 bucks on Facebook Marketplace. So I messaged the guy and I told him I'd give him 1,000 bucks for it, and I'd be there like tomorrow, and he said yeah, sure. So I drove to Guelph and right to Red Top Taxi's fucking parking lot, and I bought the sucker off their lot. So that's the story about how I got in the Crown Vics and how I ended up with this one. So this is a 2009 Ford Crown Victoria Police Interceptor P71. This particular car, I know it's a taxi now, but it used to be an OPP car. One way you can tell is back here, it's got the police outfit package. Another way you can tell that it was an OPP car is at the inside of the doors, the front doors were white. There's little bits of white on the roof that you can see, but then the rest of the car is black. As you can see by the door jambs, it's all black. So it was originally painted black and white, had a push bar on the front of it. You can still see the mounts where they just cut it off. A spotlight, you see that cutout, they just plugged it. It had a full partition in the back seat. You can see the line on the roof still there. Full partition, had little signal lights here. Window bars, as you can see, it's got the holes for the window bars, so there used to be the window bars over it. Anyway, so yeah, it started out its life as an OPP taxi. It ended up getting bought by Red Top Taxi in Guelph. When they bought it, they painted it obviously, and when it left OPP, it got completely de-outfitted, so they took all the police stuff off of it. But one thing I got lucky with is in London, the London police use propane. So this car's got propane. It's a liquid propane gas system, so it runs on both. There's a little button on the dash right there, and you can click that button whenever you want to switch. But yeah, then I bought it. It's got about 205,000 K on it. It's a 2009, which isn't too bad for it considering it was a highway, like it was a 401 car. The only things that I've done to it since I bought it is cut the exhaust off, because fuck yeah, the tranny rebuilt, because shortly after I bought, tranny started going, which is a given. I've owned 2 of these cars. The last car that I had, the same thing happened. The fucking tranny went in it, and I had to put another car or another transmission in the fucking thing. But anyways, that's the Red Top Taxi for everybody who's been asking me what the hell is going on, why am I driving around a taxi. I don't know, I bought it. It was a good deal. I got it for 1,000 bucks. Came with fucking $1,000 worth of winter tires on it. I can't really fucking complain, because the only thing I did to it was put a transmission in it. Everything's been mint. But anyways, that's the story. Have a good one. Gotta love heritage towns. Watch this. Tell me this doesn't look like I'm driving straight out up a movie set right now. Cool, right? It's just a little town.